Hey, good afternoon from Engadget. It's Wednesday, November 25th. I'm Kyle Sauerhoefer, and here's what's happening in the world of technology. Presented by Raytheon Technologies, our nearly 200,000 engineers, researchers, and people with purpose are building the future today. We're pushing the limits of known science to go deeper into space, advance aviation, and build smarter defense systems that protect all of us here at home. That's the future of aerospace and defense. Learn more at rtx.com. YouTube CEO Susan Wojcicki received a letter on Tuesday from 4 Democratic senators expressing deep concern over the spread of election misinformation on Google's video platform. In the letter, Senators Robert Menendez of New Jersey, Mazie Hirono of Hawaii, Gary Peters of Michigan, and Amy Klobuchar of Minnesota ask YouTube to commit to removing content with false or misleading information about the 2020 U.S. presidential election and future political races, including the coming pivotal Senate runoffs in Georgia. We urge you to immediately remove all election outcome misinformation and take aggressive steps to implement prohibitions, as other social media companies have done, regarding outcomes in future elections. The letter reads, the senators point to one example of a YouTube video that falsely claims there's evidence of voter fraud in Michigan, noting that it has more than 5 million views. Misinformation isn't a new problem for YouTube, but the U.S. election has thrown this issue into stark relief. The platform rolled out a few policies earlier this year designed to curtail election lies, pledging to remove videos encouraging voting interference and those based on information surfaced in hacks on the democratic process. It also added panels underneath election-related videos offering authoritative information on the situation. Still, YouTube has allowed videos challenging the outcome of the presidential election to remain live, and fringe right-wing channels that spread much of this misinformation are experiencing a period of growth on the platform. The Democratic senators have outlined 5 questions for YouTube, and they're requesting a response by December 8th. In gaming news, the latest major Microsoft Flight Simulator update is all about the US of A. The free World War II patch is available now, and it should make flights over the US look much better. Asobo Studio has added high-resolution versions of 50 landmarks. The likes of the White House, Mount Rushmore, the Statue of Liberty, the Hoover Dam, and the Kennedy Space Center are much more detailed. There's also a neon-tinged night mode for the Las Vegas Strip. Handcrafted versions of 4 airports have been added: Atlanta, Dallas-Fort Worth, Friday Harbor, and New York Stewart, while Asobo made visual and logical improvements to 48 more airports. The studio says the game has new aerial textures to improve the appearance of several states and an improved digital elevation model. Other changes include more randomized placement of streetlights and smaller streets and bug fixes. The update follows a similar Japan-centric patch, which arrived a couple of months ago. If you've decided to stay at home instead of flying to see family this Thanksgiving amid the rise of COVID-19 case numbers, perhaps you might make the trip virtually in Flight Simulator instead. If the latest 4K trailer is anything to go by, and your PC can handle those visuals, it should be a pretty journey. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com.